Welcome all. This video demonstrates the speed control of universal motor using TRIAC. These are the components required: universal motor speed control unit, universal motor of half HP, isolation transformer, tachometer, multimeter patch cords. This is the circuit diagram wherein we have used a TRIAC for the speed control of the universal motor. Since TRIAC is used in the circuit, fixed AC gets converted to variable AC, nothing but AC to AC conversion takes place. The procedure for conducting this experiment is: first, we need to rig up the circuit as per the circuit diagram. The gate signal has to be, the gate of the TRIAC has to be connected to the gate of the firing circuit. Initially, the firing knob of the firing circuit has to be kept at 180 degree. Later on, vary the firing angle from 180 degree down to 0 degree. For different firing angles, note down the voltage and the speed of the motor. This is the universal motor speed control unit using TRIAC. The apparatus required for the demonstration of speed control is firing unit, universal motor, transformer and tachometer. This universal motor unit has input terminals AC output terminals. We have two thyristors T1, T2, diodes D1 and D2, one more diode which is freewheeling diode which is DF, and a TRIAC. For the control of speed for this particular universal motor, we need only TRIAC. The thyristors and diodes are not required. So the connections has to be made as per the circuit diagram. This is the firing unit. You can observe here the firing knob is initially kept at 180 degree and the gate and the cathode terminals of the firing unit is connected to the gate and MT1 terminals of the TRIAC respectively. The universal motor unit is connected to the transformer wherein it is tapped for 60 volts. So the AC output terminals reads 63 volts. Initially, the firing angle knob has to be placed at 180 degree. So with 180 degree firing angle, the corresponding volts is 0.024 and the motor is not rotating. So we will reduce the firing angle to 150 degrees. So with 150 degrees, this is the corresponding volts and the motor is still not rotating. So we will still reduce the firing angle knob. I have kept it to 120 degree. So for 120 degree, this is the corresponding volts and the motor is not, the voltage is not sufficient for the motor to rotate. So we'll still more reduce the firing angle. We'll keep it to 90 degree. So with 90 degree, the corresponding volts has increased 18 volts. Next, the motor has not started to rotate. So again we slightly reduce the firing angle. Right now it is at 60 degree. So at 60 degree, the volts, corresponding volts is 32.6 volts and This is the speed of the motor. So our motor has started to rotate. So we will take few more readings. So I've kept it at 40 degree almost. With 40 degree, our volts has increased and the corresponding speed is this. Next, rotate the firing knob and maintain it at 30 degree. So with 30 degree, this is the corresponding volts and this is the corresponding speed. And last one, we take it for 0 degree. For 0 degree, the volts is this and the corresponding RPM. On conducting the experiment, it is observed that as the firing angle is reduced from 180 degree to 0 degree, the voltage increases and correspondingly the speed also increases. Hope this demonstration is clear. Thank you.